By the year 2099, Lagos had become the most crowded city on earth.
More than 100 million people lived between rising oceans and collapsing systems. Up there, the rich breathed clean air beneath artificial sunlight.
But below, the real Lagos drowned slowly.
Entire neighborhoods vanished beneath floodwater. Children slept hungry beneath holograms selling luxury dreams they would never touch. In Lagos 2099, food could be printed, dreams could be uploaded, and memories could be erased.
You promise this won't hurt?
Depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on how badly you want to forget.
I don't want to remember her anymore.
Most people don't.
Her name was Eniola, 21 years old, illegal memory cleaner.
Eniola's younger brother, Toby, was sick with lung rot caused by years of breathing polluted air.
And medicine in the lower districts cost more every month. So she kept working. She erased pain for people rich enough to escape it. She deleted heartbreak, fear, trauma, and sometimes, things much worse. Then one stormy evening, a woman arrived at the cafe wearing a silver hooded coat soaked with rain. Something about her felt wrong. She kept looking over her shoulder as though someone had followed her.
I need a memory erased. What kind of memory? This one.
Eniola frowned immediately. Government-grade storage, highly illegal.
Where did you get this? You don't want the answer. Listen carefully. Delete it immediately. And whatever happens, do not watch it.
Silence filled the room except for rain hitting the metal roof.
Eniola stared at the chip. Curiosity crawled through her mind. Nobody used government memory chips unless the information inside could destroy lives.
Her hands trembled slightly as she inserted the chip into the scanner. The screen glowed blue.
Memory transfer beginning. For a moment, Eniola intended to obey. Then curiosity won. She pressed play.
Eniola found herself inside the woman's memory. A massive underground government chamber appeared around her, filled with holographic maps of Lagos. Military officers stood beside politicians and Sky City executives. One of the holograms displayed a terrifying simulation. Ocean levels rising, flood barriers collapsing, entire districts disappearing underwater. A voice echoed through the chamber.
Final projections confirm total submersion of ground-level Lagos within 6 months.
Evacuation of upper-class citizens to Atlantic orbit colonies begins in 90 days.
What about the lower districts?
There are over 90 million people below. Evacuation is impossible.
So we abandon them?
We preserve who matters.
Then another hologram appeared in the center. Not an ocean, a fleet.
Hundreds of enormous objects moving through space toward Earth. Unknown origin.
The invasion fleet will arrive shortly after the flooding begins.
They timed this?
They know the planet is vulnerable.
We don't have enough defense systems. The colonies may survive. Lagos will not.
Ground populations will be used as distraction zones during front contact.
Disposable. The entire city had been sacrificed.
Eniola ripped herself out of the memory, gasping for breath.
You watched it.
You don't understand what you've done.
They capture you, they'll erase everything you are.
Memory Crimes Division! Hands where we can see them!
Rain poured endlessly from the poisoned sky, while drones scanned crowds from above. People screamed as security machines pushed through marketplaces searching for her face.
Eniola sprinted through narrow alleys, her heart hammering wildly. Then her phone buzzed.
Unknown number. One message. If you want to save Lagos, go beneath 3rd Mainland Bridge.
She almost ignored it, but seconds later, explosions shook the district behind her. The cafe disappeared in flames. They had erased every trace of her life. So Eniola ran.
She thought the place was abandoned. Then lights appeared. Dozens of hidden generators powered an enormous underground.
Settlement built from scrap metal, old ship containers, and stolen technology. Hackers walked beside giant computer screen. Engineers repaired military drones. Street children carried weapons taller than themselves. Everyone stopped and stared at Eniola. A tall man with silver cybernetic eyes stepped forward.
We saw the memory, didn't you?
Eniola nodded slowly. The man sighed heavily. Then there's no turning back now.
Who are you people?
He looked upward toward the distant sky cities glowing through the storm clouds.
We are the people they left behind.
He extended his hand.
Saloabi.
Behind him, massive hidden screens suddenly activated. Eniola's breath caught. The invasion fleet. Closer now, much closer.
He looked directly into her eyes. The government thinks the poor will die quietly beneath the flood, but Lagos has never died quietly. Above them, thunder shook the city. In the distance, the ocean walls surrounding Lagos began to crack. And somewhere beyond Earth's atmosphere, the invaders were coming. The first ocean wall collapsed 3 days later. Entire districts vanished beneath black water overnight. People climbed rooftops carrying children and bags of printed food. While emergency broadcasts repeated the same lie across every hologram screen in Lagos, the situation is under control. But the rich had already begun leaving. Every night, transport ships rose silently from the sky cities into the clouds above,
carrying politicians, billionaires, celebrities, and government officials toward orbital colonies beyond Earth.
Meanwhile, the streets below descended into chaos. Looters attacked supply stations. Flood gangs hijacked rescue boats.
Government drones executed anyone caught crossing into upper evacuation zones. And above all of it, the invasion fleet kept moving closer. Inside the underground resistance base beneath 3rd Mainland Bridge, panic spread quickly. We can't fight aliens and the government. We're already dead. Not yet.
He turned toward Eniola.
The memory chip. Did you copy it? The moment she escaped the cafe, she duplicated the memory onto her private neural drive.
Afolabi's cybernetic eyes widened slightly.
You may have just saved the city.
Within hours, the resistance created a plan. If they could broadcast the memory publicly across Lagos, people would finally understand the truth. The government planned to abandon them.
The invasion was real, and the sky cities were preparing to escape alone. But broadcasting something that powerful meant hijacking the central holo tower.
The largest communication system in Africa, located inside Iko Atlang Sky Sector,
the most protected place in Lagos. Practically impossible to enter.
She sat alone beside the dark water until a small voice interrupted her.
You're scared.
It was one of the homeless children from the resistance, a girl no older than 10. Eniola forced a smile.
Everybody's scared.
My brother said heroes are people who stay even when they're afraid.
Eniola looked away. She did not feel like a hero.
But when she looked up through the cracks above and saw the distant sky cities glowing safely in the heavens while millions drowned below,
something inside her hardened.
No, we're not dying down here.
people across Lagos stopped and stared upward in horror as gigantic alien structures descended through the clouds like floating continents. No attack came. Not yet. They simply watched, waiting. The government immediately shut down public networks to stop panic.
Too late. The resistance had already reached Echo Atlantic. For the first time in her life, Eniola entered a sky city. It felt unreal.
Clean air, artificial sunlight, gardens hanging in the sky.
While below them, 90 million people drowned.
Rage burned through her chest. The team moved quickly through maintenance corridors towards Central Holo Tower.
Then alarms exploded. Intruders detected. Security drones flooded the hallways instantly. Gunfire erupted.
One resistance fighter fell immediately. Another triggered an EMP grenade that shut down half the corridor. Afolabi grabbed Eniola. Go! Upload the memory!
What about you?
We'll hold them!
No!
Go!
Eniola ran. Explosions shook the tower behind her, while soldiers and drones battled the resistance below.
She reached the broadcast chamber seconds before security doors sealed shut. Inside stood Lagos Governor Adesina himself.
Calm, waiting. You're the memory cleaner.
Eniola stepped backward.
You left everyone to die.
The governor sighed tiredly. You think I wanted this?
You abandoned millions! There was no space!
No resources. Humanity survives by sacrifice. And what about the invasion? We cannot defeat them. Outside the tower windows, enormous alien ships now hover directly above Lagos. The colonies may survive if we cooperate.
Eniola stared at him in disbelief.
You surrendered Lagos.
I chose survival, but I can still save part of humanity.
Then she made her choice. She slammed the emergency release switch. Every screen in Lagos activated instantly. Every hologram.
The hidden memory broadcast across the entire city. People everywhere watched the truth unfold in real time. The lies, the evacuation plan.
The city erupted. Riots exploded across the skyports. Workers sabotaged government ships. Security forces turned against command.
The sky split apart with blue fire as massive machines descended toward the ocean. Buildings collapsed instantly.
The invasion had begun.
Governor Adesina fled in panic. Barely escaped the tower as explosions consumed Iko Atlantic. And on the seventh night, Afolabi revealed the resistance final secret. Hidden beneath Lagos was an energy core
designed to stabilize the ocean barriers.
but its power was unstable, strong enough to destroy the alien command ship or the entire city.
Then light exploded beneath the ocean. A massive wave of energy surged upward through Lagos, across the water
and into the sky. The alien command ship shattered instantly. The shockwave disabled every invading vessel above Lagos. When Eniola opened her eyes again, sunlight touched her face. Real sunlight. The storms were gone. Around her stood thousands of survivors staring across the water in stunned silence. The sky cities had fallen. The government was gone.
Broken, flooded, scarred forever, yet alive. Besides, looks like the world didn't end after all.
Far away, children laughed somewhere among the ruins. And for the first time in many years, the future belonged to everyone.